Okay, so I'm just going to quickly get us turned around.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this is what used to be called a 3-point turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And this used to be one of the manoeuvres. You don't get this anymore.
Okay.
So, just a quick way of turning your car around in the road.
Okay.
So this is a car that you will be learning in. It's a very nice car, very easy to drive.
Okay.
It's a hybrid car as well, so it's electric and petrol. It changes over on its own.
Okay.
So you don't need to do anything to change it.
Okay.
It just does it all automatically. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go onto this road, and I'm going to go this way to go around. I don't know if you're familiar with this area.
Yeah.
So you've been here about 2 years, have you?
Yeah. So every time we go to town, we pass this road.
Yeah. So let me just go down it. So this road actually joins onto this road down here.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm going to get you. And then that's where we're going to be doing our training today.
Okay.
How's that sound?
So will it be like a quiet street?
Yes.
Not many cars around. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to ask you to drive on these roads just
Thank
yet.
you.
Okay, don't
Because I'm a bit nervous.
Try not to worry about anything. I will look after you, I promise, okay? How did you get my number?
It's my mom's friend that she met in a church, and many of them told her that you're a very good driver instructor, and she recommended me.
That's really good. I have many Chinese pupils. And
I heard about it.
Yeah, so they all seem to come to me because, I don't know.
Reliable, maybe?
Yes, I am reliable. You know, I don't miss lessons. I always turn up. And I think it's because I speak clearly as well. So we'll just get onto this sort of flat bit up here, and then we'll get pulled over. We'll get swapped over and we'll talk all about it.
Okay.
So we're just going to stop on the left. So mirror signal. We're going to go through all this with you. I can't stop on the bus stop, of course, but I can stop just here. And this road is quite long and easy to sort of drive on. It is more quiet. Okay. Okay. You go and jump out when you're ready.
Okay.
And whenever we go over, always on the back. And the reason is because the car coming up the road here, for example, this is going to become a hill, he can see us clearly. Whereas if we go around the front, they don't see us till we step into the road, and then it can be too late, and then everything. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Right, I'll be right with you then.
Okay.
So if you've already done things like setting up your seat and your mirrors, there's your water. You can do that if you like. So the seat, you're going to need to really get the height first. So you should always really do your seat first and then your seat belt.
Okay.
So just down here is a lever, and that's just pump up, and just keep going with it. Yeah.
Making it forward.
Yeah. So that will bring you higher and tilt you forward as well.
Yeah. Okay, I think that should be okay.
So maybe if you see where my eyes are, the height of my eyes, you want more than that. Come on, yeah, trust me on this. The more you can see, the better it will be when you're driving.
Okay. Do you think that's okay?
Yeah, look at me. See, we're about the same height now.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next is this way. So can you reach the pedals okay? So that's it. Yeah, is the brake.
Okay,
and that's the gas.
Okay, so yeah, I can reach it. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. And it feels comfortable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I would say, can I make a suggestion that you can bring your seat forward maybe 1 centimetre? So down here is a lever, just pull forward. That's it there. Try that.
Okay.
I'll take over the steering wheel. That looks a lot more realistic. Yeah. I think where you was, your arms were just a little bit too straight.
Yeah.
So you need a little bit of bend in your elbows for this, and then just like.
Okay.
Okay.
So just make myself comfortable reaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next you'll set your mirrors up, so you need to be able to see the back out the back window nice and clearly.
I think so.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yes. And the door mirror's okay? What do you think? You see okay? A little bit at the back of your own car, then about 50% road and sky.
Oh, that's like a third.
Okay.
Like third.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see behind you okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see like the edge of the road and houses.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right then, so that's your mirrors and your seat set up.
Mhm.
Now you said that you've had some practice around the car park.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've had a bit of a go with the steering.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Okay.
But you've not had any professional driving lessons.
No, that's my first time.
Okay, great. So what we're going to do is just let me quickly go through. So I've checked your license.
Yeah.
So this is my license to teach you.
Okay.
It's valid for another. I've my new ones coming. These get renewed every 4 years. So I'm an approved driving instructor with the government.
Okay.
This is me, and this is my ADI number, an approved driving instructor number. Okay. My certificate of registration. Okay. So that just shows that I'm a qualified instructor.
Do you mind if I take my jacket off?
Don't mind it. I'll take it off. Yeah, just
Sorry.
throw it on the back seat. You'll be fine. It's a nice jacket. That was really.
Thank you, but is it warm?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I
Well,
make myself comfortable in the car.
that's why it's good. It's because it's warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we call that a flying jacket. You know.
Yeah.
Did you know that? You know, it's called a flying jacket.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say I like your
Sorry.
jacket. That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what we have here. So I've just had a pupil before you, and Yemen, and another Chinese pupil actually. Strangely
that looks
enough,
like a Chinese name to me.
it is a Chinese name. Sorry, that one.
Oh, wow.
And so these are my pupil sheets, and everybody gets one of these, and I'll see if I've got a spare one for you. And basically, this is where I'll keep your information. And what we've got here is a big long list of things to do properly to learn to drive properly. Okay, so a big long list of things that you need to be able to do properly to learn to be competent. Things like turning left, roundabouts, and you get 3 columns A, B, and C. Give you a ticking column A when you've been introduced to the subject by me.
Okay.
Ticking column B when you can do it with a bit of help, and ticking column C when you can do it independently. And you can see that people are in very. Oh, there's another one. She has her test soon as well. And then every time you have a lesson, it gets marked down here. Yelling. Telling you. Many Chinese pupils. I'm just seeing if I've got a spare paperwork here for you. I don't, but I promise I will bring you one for next lesson.
Okay.
And then it just helps me to keep a track of you as well, what you've done and such. So that's the paperwork.
Okay, looks like you've got a lot of students there.
Yeah, well, there's some of the old students as well,
Oh,
so
okay.
you know, I just haven't archived them yet.
Okay.
Right then, so let's talk about some moving off and stopping, some actual driving. That's what we're here for. Okay, so insofar as the basics are concerned, I'll quickly, because it is your first lesson, I'll quickly go through what we call the controls side of things, okay? So the very first thing I'll say to you as a driver, Vanessa, and it's really important, this is be the boss. As the driver, you are in charge of the car, therefore you are in charge of everybody in the car as well. It's always your responsibility.
Okay.
So make sure your doors are closed, for example. Make sure if you have the roof rack, that is secure. And importantly, you know, if you're driving somebody else's car and you know that car has any defects and you get stopped by the police, the defects will be your responsibility, even though it's not your car. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you do need to take this really responsible. So be the boss, and I say that right from the very beginning, and it's true. Okay. So you are the boss. You're in charge of the car. You're the driver. The driver is the boss.
Okay.
The seats we've already set up. The steering. Well, you've already done some steering, so I'm not going to dwell upon this for too long with you. With steering, if you do struggle with it, we'll work on some exercise that we can do. We do try to use the push-pull method, which is to feed the wheel through your hands rather than steering like this. You know, this is not really that good for us, but the push-pull is. Okay. Okay, fine. The seatbelt, we'll talk. Seatbelts are required, legal requirement. You are responsible for your seatbelts and any passengers under 14 years old. Any adult passengers don't wear the seatbelt, it's their responsibility. However, remember what I said, you're the boss, you're in charge of the car. If somebody doesn't want to wear the seatbelt in your car, don't let them drive in it. Don't let them ride in it. Okay, it's not worth it. If you have to do an emergency stop, they're not wearing the seatbelt. It's going to be very, very ugly. Okay. So, like I say, be strong as the driver. You know, you have to be. Mirrors, we've already set these up. Now we check these. These are really important for us, Vanessa. We need to be checking our mirrors before we change speed or direction. So, for example, to give you some basic idea, if you were turning left, you always check your mirrors in pairs, okay? So it's always this mirror first, followed by the door mirror of whichever way you are going.
Okay.
Okay?
So if we're turning left, I check that mirror first?
No, this first. Always this first, then the door mirror of whichever way you're going.
Okay, yeah.
So it would be mirror, mirror.
Okay.
If you were turning right, mirror, mirror.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay, you get it. Okay, good. Yeah, for example, in a little while, we're going to go past that park car, and you're going to check your right door mirror, because that's the way you're going. Once you've gone past the park car, you're going to come back to the left, so you check your left door mirror, because that's the way you're going there.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense?
Yeah.
Right. So, these are your mirrors. Now, your mirrors cover all the areas behind you. Have you heard of your blind spots?
Yes, the area that you can't see.
Exactly, where that car is.
Okay.
So, can you just check your right blind spot for me, please?
So, like, this side, I can see there's a slightly edge of the car behind that's parked. But I can't really see, like, the pedestrian area.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. If there was a car there, right there, you would not see him in your mirrors.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Okay.
You might think, your eyes and your brain will tell you that you can see in your blind spot with your mirrors, but I promise you, you cannot, okay? So, if you want to check your blind spot for me, check it. Yeah, have a look.
So do I turn around?
Exactly, yeah. It's the only way that you can see. And on the left as well.
Yeah.
Check. Thank you, yes, exactly. So, and you did really well there by bringing your shoulder forward. A lot of people didn't like this.
Because you need to check, like,
exactly,
thoroughly,
like that.
Yeah. When you turn around, when you drive out in the road.
Yeah,
in the beginning. Yeah.
So, and it's really important. Your blind spots are really important. You check them before you move off. And as you move off, and we're going to deal with that in just a moment. You also check your blind spots before changing lanes. Okay. And any other time that you think it might be appropriate. Go fast, go slower, press it, come, press it. That tells you that you can feel it's firm and strong. That tells you that it's working correctly. So the hydraulics are working properly. And the other one is your gas.
Do I press it now?
Yeah, sure.
That's quite light.
Yeah, it is. Just on that point, what you're going to find is that the controls in this car are quite light. It's a modern car, okay, and it's like computer assisted. There's a lot of computer processing going on in this car. So, you know, you're not going to have to heave it around corners. The power steering is super light. It's not on at the moment, so that feels heavy. But once we get going, believe me, you know, you can literally steer it with one finger. Don't do that. Use your hands. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay. So go slower, go faster. Keep it easy. All right. You don't need to know. This is your park. Reverse, neutral, drive. B stands for battery. We don't use this one. This is just what we use if we need to charge the batteries up. So this is the one that you'll mainly use, the D for drive. Okay. And the steering, as I said, try to use the push-pull method like that, so you're not crossing your hands. Your hands just switch grip at the bottom. Exactly. In a way, your hands, in fact, your hands must be a mirror image of each other. So, you know, you're right, you meet at the top and you meet at the bottom, and you just turn, push. And you can, if you do struggle with this, Vanessa, you can practice at home with a dinner plate, you know, a round one, and you can just, you know, just hold on to the edge of the dinner plate and just turn it in your hands like that, turn it clockwise, and then switch it around, turn it anti-clockwise, turn it clockwise. It's exactly the same movement. So when you're steering, you just kind of like this as well, but yeah. All right. Indicators are here. So down is for left and up is for right. Okay. So when we do the signals, it's always mirror, mirror, signal, like together. They have to be linked together like a rhythm. So it's mirror, mirror, signal, mirror, mirror, signal. Okay.
Okay.
And that's that. So that's quickly through that because I can see you've got an understanding already.
Yeah.
So any questions?
Not
If you've got any questions along the way, let's just talk about that. Ask me. Okay, even if you've got friends that have just passed the driving test or anything like that, ask me.
Okay.
You can always send me a text message or write it down on a bit of paper and bring it with you next time. Anything that you're not sure about, talk to me. I'll let you know the answer. Okay. And I am going to teach you absolutely everything that you need to know for your driving test. If you do it on the lessons, you can do it on the test. If we don't do it on the lessons, you can't do it on the test, okay?
Yeah.
And that's the principle.
Okay.
And the main thing, and I'll say this really early, what you are going to be learning on your lessons is what you will do on your test. So we don't drive differently for the test.
Okay.
The way that you will learn to drive on your lessons is the way that I ultimately want you to drive on your test because it's the right way. So many people, they learn one way or lessons, then come test it, all of a sudden they start driving like a different person. Like, oh, I want to do better. Well, if I need
safety first.
Well, exactly. But if I want you to do it differently, I'll teach you differently. Okay, so so that's that. So without further ado, I've got a little bit of more software. I've just got to talk about this, so because we need to understand what we're doing. If we don't understand what we're doing, then what's the point? Yeah. If you understand what you're doing, then it makes doing it a lot easier. Now then, we're going to be talking about moving off and stopping, the most basic. On your driving test, they will be getting you to do this basic move off and stop, move off and stop. They'll get to do 5 or 6 times. It's a lot, and it is for one reason only, to check that you can do it properly and correctly. So it's a technical, it's basics. Now then, before we do moving off, let's do stopping. So the instruction will be, I want you to pull up and stop somewhere safe, legal and convenient. But on the driving test, they're not going to say it like that. They're very casual, and they'll say something like, oh yeah, just pull over for me. Yeah, but what they mean is pull over somewhere safe, legal and convenient. Remember, even though they're very casual and they're nice people, they're nice guys, but they're still examiners and you're still being tested on the day, okay? So no matter how friendly they are or whatever, just remember, if you blow it, you blow it. It doesn't matter. I mean, sure, they'll be nice about it, but they still won't get the license. All right, so just keep that in mind if you can, Vanessa. So you haven't done your theory yet, but can you give me some examples of where you're not allowed to stop, please?
Not allowed to stop in box junction when the road isn't clear.
Yep. Okay, box junctions, we'll talk about them in more detail another time, but yes, you are right. Anywhere else that you're not allowed to stop?
So stop, obviously.
Yep, obviously.
Yeah, I think the double or yellow line.
Double yellows,
yeah. And
okay, so if you look at the road here, there's a few places that you're not allowed to stop here.
Oh, the entrance, property entrance.
Property entrance, or dropped curb, is where the curb goes down to road level. Where it's high, you can stop there, but not where it's low. See the junction? You're not allowed to stop opposite that junction.
Okay. Because
then you're blocking the road from people coming out. So you're not allowed to stop opposite a junction, but the main one actually you've already said, which is the people's houses. You wouldn't. When you are being asked to stop on your driving test, it's as if you're going to leave your car and walk away for the night. So clearly you wouldn't just stop in the middle of the road, or you stop it. If you block somebody's driveway, I guarantee you in the morning your car will not be there. They'll have it towed away.
Someone else's entrance.
People get very possessive about their driveways. And rightly so, I guess. So that's that. So your stopping procedure would be, I'm going to say to you, okay, pull over and stop. And what means stop? So your procedure will be mirror, signal. Position, get yourself nice and straight with the road, then stop.
Okay.
So pretty basic, Moving off, it's my wife's giving me a list for shopping. That's why I don't know if you read that. It's funny. Then sometimes she watches this actually, the live stream, so she don't put messages on there.
Okay.
She does moderating in case somebody's saying daft things. they do sometimes. Anyway, so moving off, this is more involved. And the first thing you should do to move off is get your car ready to go. So let's just have a quick go at doing that. So first thing we're going to need to do, Vanessa, is we're going to need to start the engine. So if you'd like to press the brake, which you need to do, press it, and press the power button. You'll see it just down here on the right.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. There you go. So that's the engine on.
Yeah.
And then to get the car to move, you need to keep the brake on and put it into D for drive. So if you just want to do that quickly. That's it, and then keep your brake on, but put the handbrake down. So first lift it. First lift. If you lift, that releases the button.
Oh, okay. So try that again.
Lift, yeah. Button in, and then down. That's it. Okay. So effectively now, the only thing stopping this car moving is your foot on the brake. If you was to let go of the brake, the car would move off. Okay, and it will move off on its own. So that's the only. So this is what we say. Get your car ready, set your gas or whatever. There's many different terms for it. So this is the position that you're going to get your car into before you move. Okay. So I'm just going to put your handbrake on. Just pop into park. You can rest your feet now.
Okay.
So the first thing you should do is get your car ready. The next thing, all-round observations.
Okay. So just check the areas are clear and safe to move off.
Yes, but I want you to do it in a particular way. Okay.
Go down and check.
Sorry.
Is it go down and check?
Get out.
Yeah. Get out and check.
No. You're going to stay in your car as a driver.
Look over the shoulder.
Thank you. Yes. Start on the left blind spot, Vanessa.
Yeah.
And it's we call it a 6-point check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly. Yeah.
So it's all the way around.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So it's all round observation. So start on the left, work your way around. If it's clear, you can signal on. Release your foot brake, your car will just move off.
Okay.
Once you've moved off, and this is super, super important, as the car physically moves away, you must check your right blind spot again.
Okay.
Yeah? So I know you've just checked it in the mirror, and then you've just looked over your shoulder, fine, but as the car moves away, you must check the right blind. Yeah. So this one gets checked 2 times.
Okay.
Because it's the most important. Yeah?
Okay.
So once when you look all around, yes, you're safe or not.
Yeah.
And then as your car actually moves away, check it again.
And check the back and then check the mirror.
No, just the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I can see there's a car coming, so.
Okay. So, and that is it really. Now, let's say, imagine that there is a car coming and you move off in front of him. Now, if he has to use his brakes, that would fail your test for you. So you can't do something that causes somebody to change speed or direction.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
So if you're not sure about it, just wait. Let him go. Once he's gone, quick look around again and start it again, okay? All right, and so I'll just keep it a bit cooler, just keep the camera okay, otherwise the phone overheats. Right, and I'll have a bit of mine as well, so it's working. So are you ready to do a little bit of driving? Just basic moving off and stopping is what we're going to be doing.
I just want to ask, like indicate the left and right signal. I'm not quite sure how to use this properly yet.
Pardon me. So these are called fingertip controls.
Okay.
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Use the middle finger. Yeah. Yeah. Press it. Go on.
Like
up. Click it. That's it. Then click it down. That's off. And then click it down. That's left.
Oh, okay.
Click it off. Now, most times you don't have to click it off because once you've gone into the junction, as you straighten up your steering, the self-cancelling system will work on it. If it doesn't, then you can manually cancel it.
Okay.
Okay, how's that sound?
Yeah, that's cool.
Happy?
Yeah.
On the right-hand side, these are your wipers and for cleaning the window. You don't need to know about them just yet. Okay. So we're just going to keep it what's relevant to our moving off and stopping today, okay?
Okay.
Right then. So, any questions? Any more questions?
No.
I like it when you ask questions. Believe me, I do. Don't ever worry about asking me questions about driving. The more questions you ask, the more you get involved in the driving, the more you understand, and the better driver you will be for it. Okay? Yeah. And that's the obvious aim of these lessons is to get you to that driving test and get past first time if possible. Okay?
Yeah. I'll try my best.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Okay, right then. So are we ready to have a go at moving off?
Yeah.
Okay, right then. So brake on. D for, no, your power's already on. So D for drive.
Okay. Drive.
Keep your foot on the brake. Okay. Handbrake down. That's it. Now then, now the car's ready to move. So are we safe to move? So check. Let's have a look. What do we think? Are we good to go?
Yes.
So signal on. Foot brake off. The car will move. Check your shoulder. Eyes forward. Cancel your signal. That's it. Nice and gently. If you do it too strong, it'll go left.
Okay.
That's it. And now you can take your foot off the brake and move it over towards the gas.
Okay.
That's it. Now, just a little bit, not too much. Check your right door mirror as you move out.
Yeah.
This is just a bit of guidance. So you've got a hold of the steering wheel, okay?
Yeah.
You've got the main control. Now then, don't go too fast, Vanessa. We're going to pull up and stop on the left. So where that post is there, you see where the woman with the dog is?
Yeah.
So mirror signal, please, for left.
Left side.
That's it.
Signal, mirror.
Use your brakes a little bit to slow down. No, not too. Only a little bit. Gently. Position. Just going to get it into position. You need to stop. You can now. Stop. Now, keep your feet where they are. Handbrake. Neutral. Rest your feet. You can't see your signal. Now then, this mirror, nowhere near good enough. Now that should look clear.
I think.
Yeah, you were looking like that, weren't you?
No, it was like this kind of side, but I can see like really not as clear, but it was like the back.
Yeah.
Like reflection or something.
Is that clearer?
Yes, that's supposed to be right.
Yeah, it's meant to be like looking forward.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So there we go. That's the move off and the stop.
Yeah.
Try not to go so fast. So you gave it just perhaps a little bit of gas. I know you've done this before with the gas, but just take your time because we are doing more technical stuff now. So
yeah, I actually did it really slowly when I practiced in a car park, but I haven't not used to it yet. So.
This car's very, very quick. Just because it's automatic car doesn't mean it's slow.
Okay.
Because what generally happens is he moves off on the electric engine, and that is really quick, and quiet. So before you know what's happening, you're doing 15, 20 miles an hour. So nice and gently. Okay? Plus we're on a slight downhill, which makes it go a bit faster. Right then, so well done though. It will take you a little bit of time to get used to the brake. You only need very delicate brakes, okay? So really, I think on a car like this, you're telling, when you press the brake, you're just telling the computer to brake for you. So you're not actually doing the brakes yourself. It's just a little bit.
Like gently and slowly.
Yeah, really. Okay, ready to do another move off?
Yeah.
All right, so get your car ready.
Okay, so.
Brake on. And D for drive.
Drive.
That's it. Handbrake down. First lift it. That releases the button. There you go.
Yeah.
And now all round observations, please, Vanessa. That's it.
Yeah.
Good. Are we good to go?
Yes, it's clear.
Signal on. Foot brake off. Turn away from the pavement, and that's it. Eyes forward, can't see your signal. No rush. There you go. Now just enjoy. Just get used to a bit of steering. Don't go crazy with it, but just get a feel for it. See where it does. Yeah, pull it to the left, pull it to the right. You can feel it. Yeah. It's nice and just delicate, isn't it? So try to put your thumbs on the edge like that. Put your thumb on the edge.
Like this?
No, like this.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, this is better. Because if you hold it like that, it's more like gripping. Too much grip. We're just going to go around the bend, and we're going to just stop over there by that big fence, okay? So we just need to bring you to your side of the road because you're just over the white lines. There you go. Now then, let's stop on the left. So mirror. Yeah. Mirror, signal.
Do I do it now?
Yes, please.
Mirror, signal.
Yeah, don't brake yet. Position. Yeah. Relax, don't brake yet, not yet.
Okay.
Get yourself into good position. Yeah. Then when you want your car to stop, just gentle brake. So gentle brake. That's it. Now, handbrake. Neutral. Rest your feet. Can't see your signal. Perfect. There you go.
Okay. It feels quite weird but really fascinating. But I feel a bit unsure how to control the brake and the gas.
It will take you a couple of lessons to get used to it.
Okay.
All cars are different, and if you've already learned in somebody else's car in a car park, you maybe your muscle memory is imagine it's going to be the same, and they're always different.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Yeah, that braking there was much better, and the steering's really super light on this car as well. Yeah. Okay, are you ready to go again?
Yeah.
All right, let's go then. So foot on the brake, yeah. D for drive, yes. Yeah, you see, you have to put the brake on because when you put this into drive, if you didn't, the car will just go forward on its own.
Yeah.
So we need to be always in control of the car. Okay?
So
Yeah, that's it. Yes, yes. Yes, absolutely. Are we clear to go?
Yes.
Signal on. Put brake off. Turn away from the pavement. Check your shoulder. Eyes forward. Cancel your signal. So it's it's done it for you. So it's the same routine every time, Vanessa. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Really good. So we're going to just drive down the road. Just relax a bit. Okay. That's it. See, if you put your thumbs on the edge like that, it means that you can't grip too hard as well.
Oh, okay.
Because you want nice and relaxed, nice and sort of gentle grip.
Should I slow down?
No. Just drive on. Don't worry about it. I'll jump in and help you if you need it.
Okay.
We're just going to go past the purple car, past the junction, then we'll stop on the left again. Okay?
Okay.
So just move out. Check your mirror.
Mirror.
That's it. Try to use your push-pull if you can, rather than that. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Now, we're just going to stop over there, maybe by that lamppost. So off the gas. Don't gas the mirror.
Yep.
Mirror, signal. Come. Then position, sort of follow your pavement around. That's it. Just bring it to a stop. You stop the car. That's it. Handbrake. Remember, you're in charge of the brakes. Neutral. Cancel your signal. Rest your feet.
Okay. Yeah, keep practicing.
So let's talk about safety
Yeah.
and responsibility for safety.
Yeah.
So, as a driver, you have all the responsibility, but as a learner, you don't because you haven't learned it yet.
Yeah.
So, somebody's always got to be responsible for the car 100%. Now, this is your very first lesson, so you have virtually about 1% of the safety.
Yeah.
I jump in and give you the other 99%. Okay? As you go through your lessons, you become more competent, you learn more things, and you can take more responsibility.
Yeah.
So, next lesson, maybe you will be 2% responsible, and I will be 98% responsible. Yeah. And then as you go through, you'll be 10%, I'll be 90, you'll be 20, I'll be 80, 50, 60, 40.
Yeah.
And then when you get to 100%, you take your driving test, because you don't need me anymore, do you?
Okay. Just gradually improve.
Yeah. So that's how the responsibility for the car is divided between us. Okay. So between us, we always have 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. And in real terms, we get more than 100% because I always have 100% anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
You see my little pedal down here.
Yeah.
So this is my dual control. I can always use that to stop the car if need be. Okay. I can also lean over, help. I can grab the wheel. But mostly I give you instruction.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest safety feature in any car is the driver.
Yeah.
You are the most important element of the car, and you're the main thing that makes it safe. Okay. So any situation that you need, if it's more than what your capacity is now, don't worry about it. I will deal with that. I promise you.
Okay.
We have never had the crash. Never.
Okay.
Okay. And we've been driving a long time. So this, I've been teaching now. This is 18 years.
Wow.
In teaching, and nearly 50 years of driving.
Wow.
So a long time. Okay. So you never had to crash. Not in the car. Maybe on the motorbike. But not in the car, never.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't worry about a thing, Vanessa.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to move off and do another move off and stop. Look at this situation. Look forward.
Yeah.
Look what's happening here. So the
learner
learner is doing the parallel park. He's got the bike is right behind him.
Yeah.
And the bike is not moving. Now, if you think about it, it's on it. The bike, you see, the learner can't really do the reversing because the bike's in the way, but he's reversing. That's crazy. Let me just turn this so that they can see what's going on. We've got a viewer. So the bike is just sat there behind the learner. That is just.
That's quite dangerous.
It is a little bit dangerous.
And they should be allowing him to do that.
Well, the thing is, we can't see the depth of it, can we? We can see the situation, but yeah.
Okay.
But it looks to me like that bicycle is way too close.
It is quite close.
Yeah. You see, because behind the bike there was a car, and that's what we couldn't see from here. You see, that situation created a blind spot.
Yeah.
And these are the kind of situations that cause accidents.
Yeah.
Because because you can't see. Could you see the white car behind the bike?
Not really.
No, I couldn't see him at all. And when the bike came round, then the white car came round, then I understood, oh, now I see. Yeah, that's the situation. Okay? Right, so obviously we're not moving off in that situation because we would never get involved in that.
Yeah.
Because it's just too tricky. It's too, we don't want to be a part of that. We're here to be safe. So, and what I say, and actually, when you'll remember this, because come your driving test day, I will say to you these words. If you see a situation that you're not sure about, slow down, don't get involved in it, let it sort itself out. Because usually if you go into that situation, you become a part of it. It's just like really hard to sort out. Okay, are we ready and safe to move off? Let's think. Yep. So let's get your car ready then. You get your car ready.
Brake first.
Yep.
And then driving.
Right, yep. Yes. Yes.
And then six.
No, thank you. Yes, all round offs. Yeah. Are we safe to go?
The car moving forward.
So what's he doing? Yeah, let's just see what he's doing. Is he doing another one? It's driving on. Okay, so look at the colour of the instructor's badge. That's a pink badge. Okay, so see the pink badge?
Yeah.
So mine's a green one, so I'm qualified. He's a trainee.
Oh, I see.
Which is maybe why that, because there's no way I would reverse with the bicycle behind me. I'd opened my door and got out and said, look, I can reverse with you there. And that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a trainee instructor, you see, so it means it's been teaching for less than 6 months.
Okay, I see. Just check again.
Yes, please.
Car moving.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep checking around because we know that he's going to not be an issue anymore. Are we clear to go?
Yeah.
Signal on. Foot brake off. Exactly. Perfect. Yeah. Then if you just want to cancel that signal as well, just drive down the road. And what I'd like you to do, drive past this junction, and then we'll find somewhere to stop. And I'd like you to stop on your own a little bit if you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say this junction?
Well, let's get past the junction. Now, I immediately noticed that there's another junction there, so we'll just get past that one as well. Maybe just after this junction, but before the bend, eh? Yeah. So if you just want to stop on the left for a second.
This area?
Yeah, just here. There's signal. Yeah. Okay. Right. Tuck it in. Straighten up. Straighten up. Otherwise, it's going to hit the pavement. Okay. Bring it to a stop. Bring it to a stop. Leave that alone. Handbrake. Neutral. Handbrake first. Lift it up. That's it. Neutral. Rest your feet. Right. Okay. So the routine that we use when we're stopping it is called MSPSL. Okay. Let me explain this to you. So it's the routine that we use, and it is. Is it even in here somewhere? Maybe it is. No, it's not. Just need you to understand it. Otherwise, I've got a bit of other software everywhere. I know for a fact it's here. So it's mirror, signal, position, speed, and look. Okay. So back in the olden days, it used to be called MSM, mirror signal maneuver. Okay. What it is I ask you to stop, yeah? The first thing you do is start braking, and then you kind of move over, then you signal. So it's the wrong way around. Okay. The first thing you should do is always the mirrors and signal before you start braking. So mirror, mirror, signal. The reason for that, Vanessa, is because the people around you, they will see that first. Imagine if you're following somebody and they decide to stop and do the way you did it. Yeah. They just brake and you're nearly going to hit the back of them. Yeah. But if you see their signal come on first, then you know, they're stopping. Yeah. So when they start braking, it's not a surprise. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. So this is why we need to do the mirrors first. So it's always mirror, mirror, signal. Yeah. Then you position. Yeah. And then you brake. Okay. Now, if you feel that you need to slow down a little bit, you can still come off your gas and do your mirrors and signal, and that'll slow you down a little bit as well. So you see, as soon as you touch the brakes, then the brake lights come on. See, and this is what surprises people. So always mirror, mirror, signal, and then position, and then stop. Okay. Okay. All right. But I mean, you did everything that you need to do, but just the other way around. Yeah. Okay. So the good thing is you're getting all the elements in. So we just need to make sure that they're in the right order. Okay. Enough said. I'm going to do another move off and stop. Okay. So see where the bus stop is there. The grass after the bus stop, where the second big lamppost is there.
Yeah.
That would be a really big one, where the wall is. We are going to stop around there, okay? So I'd like you to move off, drive past that bus stop, and then stop on the left.
So just past the bus stop?
Yeah, where the grass is. So if you see the car in front of us, yeah?
Yeah.
Where he is there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'd like you to stop. Okay?
Right.
Yeah, you get yourself ready for moving off.
Drive.
Okay. Yes. 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 Perfect. That's really good, actually. So that's everything perfect. Move on that. That's good. So don't go too fast for yourself either.
Yeah.
Vanessa. Just drive normally and just just relax and drive on. Because we're allowed to go a bit slower, if we need to. That's why we have this special license.
Yeah.
So we are going to need the proper order. So first it will be mirrors and signal.
Yep, mirrors are clear.
On signal.
Signal.
Now position. Come off your gas so you go slow, but don't brake yet. Position. And then bring it to a stop. Perfect. Handbrake. Neutral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good. What was really good about that is, as you came to a stop, you're adjusting your steering to match the curve of the road.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't want to hit the pavement.
Exactly. No, but a lot of pupils in your situation, they just keep it straight, and of course the road's curving.
Yeah.
They just
That's true. Because when we position, we turn the wheels to the left. So have to position to a straight when we park.
Whatever you put on one way on the steering, you've got to counter steer it the other way at some point. Yeah. That's absolutely right. Yeah. All right.
I think I just need more practice and I can get used to it better.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, like I said, this is what we're doing today. Just the basic move off and stop on your next lesson, which is next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I know you booked more than one with us, haven't you?
Yeah.
But your next lesson we will be doing left junctions.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be doing left junctions.
Like turning left.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'll find a little square for you to go around,
and
we'll just practice going into junctions and coming out of left junctions. Third lesson after that will be the right junctions, going into right junctions and coming out of right junctions. And then the fourth lesson will be mixing them up really well. And then maybe find a little quiet roundabout just to turn left on as well and stuff like that. And that's how your learning will progress. Small steps to start with.
Yeah.
And it's my job to just improve that each week, each lesson a little bit more until we get it all mixed up, and then you work it out then.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Ready for another move off and stop?
Yeah.
Can I leave it to you to do?
I think so.
Okay, right, well, do your best.
And then, try.
That's fine.
There's a car coming, so let it go first.
Yeah, let him go first.
Yeah.
Now, that distance is ice turned off anyway, even without a signal, I noticed.
Okay. Okay, down. There's another car coming, but shall it?
It's up to you. If you see, if you look at him, look at the car in your mirror. He's going quite fast, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's actually going fast. He's at least at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah. So let them go past.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, again.
It's your first driving lesson, so take your time.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Let go your brake.
Yeah.
Check. You got it.
Yeah.
And then, very good. So let's find somewhere suitable to stop. Obviously, we're going to drive past this junction.
Yeah.
So you stop where you think it's safe, okay?
Okay. There's quite a lot of the lower pavements.
Yeah, but there's lots of race pavements as well. You just watch that position just a little bit far. So, for example, this was a great place to stop. Not now, though, because you didn't choose it.
Okay.
If you'd have chosen this would have been perfect.
So just before the bus stop, will that be okay?
No, before the bus stop, you can't stop on a bus stop unless you're in a line of traffic.
Okay, so maybe past this bus stop.
So the one just after the bus stop there is good, isn't it? So maybe there if you want to stop it.
Left.
Yeah, that's it.
Signal left.
Okay. Now then. All right. Okay. Handbrake and neutral. Right. Rest your feet. Good. Right. So let's quickly analyse that.
Yeah.
Okay. So really good. You didn't, when you did your mirrors and signal, you didn't really come off your gas, so your speed kept going. You kind of ran out a bit of space. You couldn't really get next to that one. That would have been ideal, really. But the good thing is that, well, two things. One good, one bad. The good thing is you didn't stop by the drop curve. You went forward, which is good. Yes, that's exactly what you should do. The bad thing. Oh man, you're opposite the junction.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
Can't park here. Okay, so I should go forward a bit and then maybe
you would have had to go forward a little bit more, but then you're kind of on a left-hand bend. Now, you noticed earlier on
because it's like a hazard.
If you remember earlier, we parked on a bend, but it was a right-hand bend.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to park on the right-hand bend, but you're not allowed to park on the left-hand bend. Do you understand the reason why?
Because the people at the back can't see what's ahead.
Exactly.
So
on the right-hand bend, they can see quite clearly past you, but here, if we was to stop here, they'd have to go over there to see, and then that's dangerous.
Okay. So shall I move off again?
No, you're okay. Like I say, we're opposite the junction. However, as I said to you, we've got a license to allow us to understand these things. Had I got you to just cancel that and drive on until you find something, then I'd have to talk to you about this from over there. But now you can really see it, can't you?
Yeah.
And this is why. So you're okay. We're still safe.
Yeah.
Okay, but from a test point of view, this would be bad.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right then. Ready to move off again?
Yeah.
Right, one more move off. Okay. How are you finding the lesson so far, Vanessa?
Oh, I think it's really cool because you let me understand the basic very clearly and like get me to practice like the basic and make sure that I really understand and get used to it more.
It's building blocks.
Yeah.
You always start with your basics and build on that.
If
your foundation is no good, then the rest, you can build the nicest castle you want, but if it's built on sand, it's going to collapse, isn't it? Good foundations, you can build anything on that. Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to ask you. So, at the end of this road, there's a little roundabout, which leads onto your road.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is why I brought you onto this road, because it brings you round back home.
Okay.
So, would you be willing to, if I help you, go forward at that roundabout? Would you be okay to do that?
Yes, because I'm not familiar with the roundabout.
Fine. Yeah. Well, it's too early, really, to be learning about roundabouts. You won't learn that with me until about maybe lesson 5 or 6, as I said, and that would be just small. But because of where we are now, if you're willing to have a go at it, I'll help you with it, and we'll be fine. Okay?
Yeah, I can try if you help me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right then. Well, let's do a move off then. So what we're going to do, we're going to move off. We're going to drive down to that roundabout.
Yeah.
Go slow.
Yeah.
And then we're going to check over to the right, which is the danger area on the roundabout. Okay? Because there's no point looking over there. That doesn't matter. Yeah. The only thing that matters to us on the roundabout is what's just here on the right-hand side. If you imagine a roundabout as a clock, so you need to, anything from the 3 o'clock position down to our 6 o'clock position is danger area. Yeah. Okay? And then we're just going to go straight on, and I'll help you with that. Okay? Okay. All right then. And then you're going to drive home and stop outside the house.
Okay.
So when you're ready, let's do the move off then, please, Vanessa.
Let this first.
Yes, that's better. So always get the car ready first. The car is like a child, okay? If you're going downtown or whatever, get them ready first. Don't dress yourself first and then try to get them ready. It doesn't work that way. That's it. Okay. Are we good?
Yeah. Safe signal.
Yes.
And then move.
Thank you. Perfect. Lovely.
Yeah.
Signal. That's it. Just drive normally. So we're lucky because it's not school off school at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you work? Do you have a job?
Not at the moment. So I'm quite flexible.
Good. We're fine. Don't worry about it. So I can just help you guys. Relax that grip. Don't want to feel that strength in there, okay? Nice and relaxed, okay?
I thought it was quite close to the left
No.
side.
Believe it or not, that is plenty of space.
Okay.
As long as you're going slower, you see what we have is saying less space, less speed. You must have been in a car when people have gone into little spaces and gone really, really slow. Yeah. That's the principle.
Okay.
And as I said, I can always help you with various things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back a bit.
Nice and gently. we're coming to a roundabout, just keep driving normally.
Yeah.
So we have a bus behind us, but just ignore it.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to be going straight on, which means we don't need any signal.
Yeah.
Okay, and all I want you to do is have a look to the right. Don't brake unless I tell you, okay?
Yeah.
So, we're going straight on. You're going to look to the right now.
Yeah.
Are you clear to look over there? Are you clear?
Yeah.
Of course you are. It's as easy as that. Don't worry about him.
Okay.
Just like that. We've got priority. Now we signal left to leave the roundabout. Down, down. That's it.
Yeah.
So we always signal left to just like that.
Yeah.
Okay? Just drive on.
Yeah.
Plenty of room here. Don't worry about him. Watch this. He's got to slow down, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to turn slow.
Okay.
Slow down, mate. See? He's happy to go through that speed. So we're just going to drive down and we're going to find a place to stop outside your house.
Yep.
Very good. Where's your house? Down there somewhere. Near the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just come off your gas now.
Yeah.
Just let it roll. Just let it roll along.
Okay.
So, it's over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
By the Mercedes, yeah. So mirror signal.
Yeah. Mirror the car behind.
Down. That's it. Now he knows that you're going to stop.
Yeah.
A little bit of brake and stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it not this?
It's that one.
Oh, it's that one, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's okay.
This, yeah. Okay. Handbrake.
So,
Park this time. Rest your feet.
So we'll cancel the signal at the end.
Yeah. Because the signal's important at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because people need to know what you're doing. But after, it's not that important. It becomes the least important.
Mm-hmm.
So the main thing, you see, when you said there, oh yeah, that car's behind me.
Yeah.
As soon as you put your signal on, you became safe.
Yeah.
If you'd have just braked like earlier, then you've got a problem.
Yeah.
But because you told them, yeah. So the signal is for other people, Vanessa, but really, it's to keep you safe.
Yeah.
That's the real
car
thing.
behind me, like, crashes into me.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, that does happen. I said we'd never had any crashes or accidents. We have been, what's called being rear-ended. So people, if this guy here crashes into the back of us now, what can we do about it? We can't do nothing about it. So, that's happened a couple of times.
Okay.
Once quite recently, actually. So we've just got a brand new bumper on the back just on the 2nd of January, it happened, actually.
Oh.
So, we've just stopped at a roundabout. And nothing you can do. So
but that was somebody else's fault.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely, 100%. Because nothing, so that's when we say we've never had an accident. That's not an accident. That's somebody else being careless.
Yeah.
Okay. Right then. So that's the end of your lesson.
Okay.
So how did you find it?
I think it was very good. Like more confident and less nervous because I know obviously I need to build my foundation and the basic first, and I think the moving off and parking is pretty easy. But I just need more practice.
Yep, that's exactly it. I think you've progressed really quite well, actually.
Thank you.
And I've seen some good things in there as well, especially with the altering your position as you come to a stop. That's been really good as well.
Sorry to
that's okay.
I think there's the door at the back is not open. I mean, not closed properly. Is that?
Yeah. So he's got something. It's carrying something, isn't it?
Is that illegal?
No. He's got a fridge in there or something like that.
Okay.
No, it's not illegal. Your load does need to be secure though.
Okay, because I'm just worried that it might fall out and not.
Yeah, well that's why I say it's got to be secure. Usually, if I carry anything and I need my boot open, I'll strap the boot down so it's as closed as it can be. And so that's what you should do. Always make sure it's secure. It's like if you have the roof rack or anything.
Yeah.
So just make sure everything's secure. But you will do it one day. You'll have to pick something up and oh my god, I can't quite close the boot. And if you haven't got anything to secure it down, I've seen people drive with it fully up like that, and it's allowed. It's not illegal.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
It's a bit dangerous, but I'm
curious. But the first time you ever do it, believe me, you'll feel like, oh my god, the noise is just unbelievable, and it's like you're driving with your door open, basically.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I said to you, as I outlined earlier, so next lesson we will be doing left junctions, just learning to go left around into junctions and out of left junctions, and as well as the moving off and the stopping and the rest of it. Okay?
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Looking forward to it.
I will send you a message now. I have to come quite a long way from right on the other side of the city.
Where do you live, about?
Sorry?
Where do you live?
Well, my previous pupil, you see, I come from pupil to pupil.
Okay.
So what it is that they live basically Ashbourne Road, which is down by Markeaton.
Okay.
So, I mean, luckily I can jump on the highway and come around quite easily.
Yeah.
Like the big ring road. So if I'm a few minutes late, don't worry about it. I will be turning up. You know, I always turn up.
Yeah.
So if I'm a few minutes late, don't worry about it. I'll be here as soon as I can, and we'll still do the full hour.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
Okay.
All right. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just in case. And then as you say, you're flexible because I do have other people. For example, this one, she lives very close to you actually.
Okay.
So I might see about if I could somehow rearrange. So. Yeah, so this one, and on your Wednesday mornings is going to be good. That works really well for me, actually, the Wednesdays. But the Tuesdays, I might just maybe even move it just slightly later.
So you have another lesson after this?
No, you're my last lesson.
Okay.
I'm going shopping, if you remember. My mister sent me a shopping list.
Yeah, I remember to take her bag.
Yeah, well, so there she is. That's Mrs. Claudia. Bananas, tomatoes, leaves, stir-fry bag. Where'd you get that from?
Are you in charge of cooking or the shopping? Both?
Well, yeah. It's a bit of my missus is an incredibly good cook, actually.
Oh, wow.
She's really good, and I trained as a chef back in one of my younger days.
Wow.
So I like to cook as well. But she's really good.
Oh, we're really happy.
So we're taking in turns,
that's good.
basically. So that is us done until next week.
Yeah.
So any questions?
No.
Good. Right. I'll see you then.
Okay,
Make sure you check your mirror before you open your door.
Yeah, I'll just grab my jacket.
Bye. Yes, everything.
Thank you.
I do like your jacket. It's really nice.
Thank you.
I have to find myself one now. All right. See you later. Bye.